Hello, EDL 602 students. For the summer 2025 session, I wanted to come on and just give some quick updates and some information as we start our summer session. So, this would be week one of your coursework, and I wanted to just kind of walk through what the expectations are for this week. However, we will meet on Saturday for our virtual class, but I still wanted to take an opportunity for those of you guys who like to work ahead and get some things done. So I am in the module, and that's what you are viewing on my screen. And I'd like to draw your attention to the things that are available to you. So in this section of the module, you have the course welcome and introduction and all of those things that you may need or find helpful. Please notice that there is a syllabus here also that lists all the things for the course as well. The next section is your resource section, and it has the necessary resources that you need for this course. I would like to draw your attention to the academic integrity policy. Please read that. And make sure that you're following the guidelines as it pertains to AI and how you use it with assignments. There's also a William Carey University approved cover page, and it is listed here. And if you click on it, it will give you the actual cover page that needs to be attached to all assignments that you turn in. My computer's a little bit slow, but I'm going to keep talking through it. There's a download button here to actually download the title page, and just make sure that you keep that handy at all times. For some reason, my computer is not allowing it to load. But you will find that document right there, and for you, it should load on your computer and you should be able to download it. These are resources for APA. Everything that you do for this course should be done using the 7th edition APA manual. If you don't own that book, the necessary reference sheets are here for how to use APA and how to avoid plagiarism. So those things are here, handy dandy tool for you to use. And if you're looking for articles or anything like that from the William Carey University Library, that will be in this section, and it will take you to an outside link. Please pay attention to this handy little paragraph here, because it just tells you that please, when you're emailing me with questions about assignments or, any given thing, so please let me know what section you are in, because I do teach multiple sections of this course. And that helps me zero down exactly who you are, what section you're in, and what your needs are. It kind of helps with that. And what week you're referring to. Please forgive my voice. Your mentor agreement forms, those things need to be turned in no later than May 31st. And you will go through all of that. I'm sorry, not turned in. You will be discussing all of that information during your student orientation on Saturday, May 31st, when you meet with Dr. Sellers. She will also talk about your clinical practice assignments and all of that. The link for the virtual orientation is listed here in the Canvas module, and that will start after you've met for our class at 10:15. So let's get into what we're here to talk about. Mainly, it's our week one, which starts Monday, May 26th, and it goes through June 1st. All assignments for this course, with an exception of your last discussion, is due on May 31st. I'm sorry, or due on Sundays. All assignments, except for the last discussion, will be due on Sundays by 11:59 and 59 seconds. At 12 o'clock, they are late. So just know that. Um, Please make sure you look at the things that are listed in this module. I am currently doing your instructor weekly video now, and a link will be right underneath this so that you can access all the instructor weekly videos. We do have our very first virtual class on this Saturday, May 31st, and that class starts at 8 a.m. with the expectation to be done no later than 10 so that you have a little bit of a break between the class meeting and then your orientation meeting. You will click this link to join our virtual class. Um, there should not be a need for a password. It should take you directly to the class if you click this link. Make sure you're clicking the virtual class link because the orientation link is different than the virtual class link. Okay. Please go to your announcement tab and read the virtual norms before logging into our virtual class meeting on Saturday morning. The virtual class, your orientation, these things are mandatory. So please make sure you go to your orientation after our class meeting. Now, we're going to discuss all of this in greater detail during our virtual class, but one of the big assignments we have for this course is a group project. And that group project is your SMART Goals project. And we'll do a little activity with that so that you can get some good information about completing it. We'll walk through the template that you'll use for it. We'll talk about the type of data you will need to complete it and what SMART goals are. So if you'd like to go ahead and get a head start and kind of read through some of these things or just look at them, that would be great. Now, the groups have been formed already. These are your partners in your group. You will have time during the virtual class to meet with the people in your group via a breakout room. So just know that that will take place on Saturday. So you will have two different group projects if you're in the specialist or doctoral program. And so these will be the groups you'll use for both of those assignments. If you're just in the master's program, you will only have to do the group assignment for the data project. And like I said, we'll talk in more detail about these on our Saturday virtual meeting. Now, also, if you've not purchased the textbook, that is going to be essential for this class. Everything we do for this class will basically come from your textbook. So please, please, please make sure you purchase the textbook. We do have the introduction paragraph here. That way you can complete the very first assignment. So that is why that is there. So for this week, you will need to complete the Getting to Know You Dropbox discussion. During our virtual class meeting on Saturday, we will talk about group project. We will divide into groups and look at some of the things that we need to take that we will have for our group projects. Um, if you have not already gotten a principal advisor to work with, please go ahead and start working on that. But one big thing is for your SMART Goals project, you will need data. So whomever has a state tested subject area, it will be essential for you to reach out to your school test coordinator or your principal to gather the data that you'll need. But again, I'll go into detail on this when we meet in our virtual class on May 31st. And we'll get into a lot of the different things we need to talk about for the upcoming weeks. But this video for today was just an introduction, just to go over a few items that we will dive deeper in on Saturday. But if you ever have any questions or concerns about anything going on in the course, please don't hesitate to email me. My email address is listed here on the homepage. I will respond to an email a lot quicker than an inbox message. Emails do go to my phone, inbox messages do not, and therefore I'll see your email quicker. So if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to email me and I will respond as quickly as possible. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to meeting you all on Saturday. Have a blessed week.